Drug addiction is a battle that many people face, often silently, as they grapple with the chains of substance abuse. The road from addiction to recovery is not a straight line but rather a winding path filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of triumph. For those who embark on this journey, it takes an immense amount of courage to acknowledge the problem, seek help, and commit to a life of sobriety. This content delves into the various stages of addiction, the challenges of recovery, and the strength it takes to achieve lasting sobriety. Understanding drug addiction. The dark descent. Drug addiction is a complex disease that affects the brain and behavior. It's not merely a bad habit or a sign of moral weakness, but a condition that can take over a person's life, leading to destructive consequences. Addiction begins with experimentation, often fueled by curiosity, peer pressure, or the desire to escape from emotional pain. What starts as casual use can quickly spiral into dependence, where the individual feels compelled to use the drug regularly to function or feel normal. As addiction takes hold, it alters the brain's chemistry, particularly the reward system, which is responsible for feelings of pleasure and motivation. The brain starts to crave the drug, and over time, the individual needs more of it to achieve the same effects. This cycle of increasing use leads to physical dependence, where the body adapts to the drug, and withdrawal symptoms occur if use is reduced or stopped. The impact of addiction, breaking lives and spirits. The effects of drug addiction are far-reaching, touching every aspect of an individual's life. Physically, addiction can lead to a host of health problems, including heart disease, liver damage, respiratory issues, and an increased risk of infectious diseases. Mental health also deteriorates, with conditions like anxiety, depression, and paranoia becoming more prevalent as addiction progresses. But the impact of addiction extends beyond the individual. Families are often torn apart as trust is broken, and relationships become strained. Financial instability becomes a common issue as money is funneled towards supporting the habit. The person's career and social life can also suffer, leading to isolation and a sense of hopelessness. The moment of clarity, recognizing the need for change. For many, the road to recovery begins with a moment of clarity, a realization that their life is unmanageable and that change is necessary. This moment can be triggered by a variety of factors, such as hitting rock bottom, an intervention by loved ones, or a brush with the law. Regardless of how it comes about, this moment is crucial, as it marks the first step toward recovery. Acknowledging the problem is often the hardest part. It requires a deep level of honesty and self-awareness, and it can be incredibly difficult for someone who is in the throes of addiction. Denial is a common defense mechanism, and many people convince themselves that they have control over their use or that they can quit anytime they want. Breaking through this denial and admitting that help is needed is a courageous act in itself. Seeking help. The power of support. Recovery is not a journey that can be taken alone. It requires the support of professionals, loved ones, and sometimes a community of others who have faced similar struggles. The first step in seeking help often involves detoxification, where the body is cleared of the drug. This process can be physically and emotionally taxing, as withdrawal symptoms can be severe, but it is a necessary step in breaking the physical dependence on the substance. Following detox, many individuals enter a rehabilitation program. These programs can be inpatient, where the person lives at the facility for a period of time, or outpatient, where they attend therapy sessions and support groups while living at home. Rehabilitation focuses on addressing the psychological aspects of addiction, helping the individual to understand the root causes of their substance use, and developing coping strategies to avoid relapse. Therapy, whether individual, group, or family, plays a critical role in recovery. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is particularly effective, as it helps individuals recognize and change negative thought patterns and behaviors associated with addiction. Group therapy provides a sense of community and support, allowing individuals to share their experiences and learn from others who are on the same journey. Family therapy can help repair relationships and rebuild trust, providing a stronger support system for the individual. The road to sobriety. Navigating the challenges of sobriety is not just about abstaining from drugs, it's about building a new life free from the chains of addiction. This process is filled with challenges as the individual must learn to live without the crutch of substance use. Triggers, situations, people, or emotions that lead to cravings are a constant threat, and learning to navigate them is a critical part of maintaining sobriety. One of the key elements in avoiding relapse is developing a strong support network. This includes not only family and friends but also support groups like Narcotics Anonymous, NA. These groups provide a safe space for individuals to share their struggles, celebrate their successes, and stay accountable to their commitment to sobriety. The sense of community found in these groups can be a powerful motivator to stay on the path of recovery. Another important aspect of maintaining sobriety is finding purpose and fulfillment in life. Many people who struggle with addiction have used substances as a way to cope with feelings of emptiness or lack of direction. In recovery, it's essential to discover new passions, set goals, and build a life that feels meaningful and satisfying. This might involve pursuing education, developing a new hobby, volunteering, or focusing on career growth. The importance of self-care and mindfulness. Recovery is a journey of self-discovery, and part of that process involves learning to care for oneself in healthy and nurturing ways. Self-care is not just about physical health but also about mental and emotional well-being. Developing a routine that includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep is crucial in maintaining overall health and reducing stress. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and yoga, can also play a significant role in recovery. These practices help individuals stay present and aware of their thoughts and feelings without judgment, which can be particularly useful in managing cravings and preventing relapse. Mindfulness also fosters a deeper connection with oneself, promoting a sense of inner peace and acceptance. Embracing a new identity. From addict to survivor, one of the most significant shifts that occur during recovery is the transformation of identity. Addiction often becomes a defining feature of a person's life, overshadowing their true self. In recovery, individuals have the opportunity to rediscover who they are without the influence of drugs. This can be an empowering process, as they begin to see themselves not as an addict but as a survivor, a person who has overcome immense challenges and is capable of achieving great things. This new identity is built on self-respect, self-compassion, and resilience. It involves letting go of the shame and guilt that often accompany addiction and embracing the courage it takes to change. Recovery is not about erasing the past but rather learning from it and using those lessons to build a better future. The role of spirituality in recovery. For many, spirituality plays a vital role in the recovery process. This doesn't necessarily mean religion, but rather a connection to something greater than oneself. It could be a sense of purpose, a belief in a higher power, or a connection to nature. Spirituality can provide a source of strength, comfort, and guidance during the difficult moments of recovery. In programs like Narcotics Anonymous, spirituality is a central component, with the belief that surrendering to a higher power can help individuals let go of the need to control their addiction and instead focus on their recovery. This spiritual connection can also foster a sense of community and shared purpose among those in recovery, further reinforcing their commitment to sobriety. Relapse, a common but not defining setback. Relapse is often considered a part of the recovery process, although it is not inevitable. It occurs when someone who has been sober for a period of time returns to substance use. This can be disheartening and might feel like a failure, but it's important to understand that relapse does not erase the progress made. Instead, it provides valuable insights into what triggers use and what additional support or strategies may be needed to maintain sobriety in the future. Understanding that relapse is a possibility can actually empower individuals to prepare for it. Creating a relapse prevention plan is a proactive approach that involves identifying personal triggers, developing coping strategies, and establishing a support system that can be relied upon in challenging times. This plan might include emergency contact lists, strategies for distraction during cravings, and reminders of the reasons for choosing sobriety. When relapse occurs, it's crucial to respond with self-compassion rather than self-criticism. Recognizing the slip, seeking help immediately, and getting back on the path to recovery are vital steps. Many who have experienced relapse describe it as a turning point that ultimately strengthened their commitment to sobriety. Rebuilding relationships, healing the wounds of the past addiction doesn't just affect the individual, it impacts everyone around them, especially close family and friends. As part of the recovery process, rebuilding these relationships can be both a significant challenge and a deeply rewarding experience. Trust, once broken, takes time and consistent effort to rebuild. Open and honest communication is the foundation for mending relationships. This might involve difficult conversations, apologies, and an understanding that forgiveness may not be immediate. Family therapy or counseling can be incredibly beneficial in this process, providing a safe space for all parties to express their feelings and work through past hurts. It's also important to set healthy boundaries in these relationships. For the person in recovery, this might mean avoiding people or situations that could trigger a relapse. For loved ones, it may involve learning how to support without enabling, recognizing that their loved one's sobriety must come from within. The role of community in sustaining sobriety. One of the most powerful tools in recovery is community. Being part of a group of individuals who understand the struggles of addiction and recovery can provide an unmatched level of support and encouragement. Whether through support groups like Narcotics Anonymous, sober living communities, or online recovery forums, connecting with others who share similar experiences can reduce feelings of isolation and increase accountability. Community support extends beyond just other individuals in recovery. It can include mentors, sponsors, therapists, and even online communities that offer a space for sharing stories, advice, and motivation. For many, these connections become a lifeline during tough times and a source of inspiration for continuing the journey towards sobriety. Embracing new beginnings. The endless possibilities of a sober life. Sobriety opens the door to endless possibilities that were previously obscured by addiction. It's a chance to rebuild one's life on a foundation of health, clarity, and purpose. The process of reintegration into society, work, and social life can be daunting, but it's also filled with opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Many in recovery find that sobriety allows them to pursue dreams and goals that once seemed out of reach. Whether it's furthering education, starting a new career, rekindling old passions, or simply enjoying life's simple pleasures, the possibilities are vast. Sobriety also brings a renewed sense of self-awareness and confidence, as individuals realize their potential and worth outside of substance use. For some, this new beginning involves giving back to the recovery community. Sharing their story, mentoring others, or becoming involved in advocacy can provide a sense of purpose and help maintain their own sobriety. It's a way of transforming the pain of addiction into a source of strength and inspiration for others. The importance of continuous growth. Never stop evolving. Recovery is not a destination but a continuous journey. It requires ongoing commitment, self-reflection, and growth. As life changes, so too will the challenges and rewards of sobriety. Staying connected to one's recovery process, whether through therapy, support groups, or personal development, is crucial in maintaining long-term sobriety. Continuous growth also means being open to change and willing to adapt to new circumstances. Life is unpredictable, and stresses or changes can threaten sobriety if not managed properly. Developing resilience and learning new coping mechanisms are essential parts of evolving in recovery. Moreover, embracing lifelong learning and personal development can enhance the recovery journey. Whether through formal education, self-help resources, or simply pursuing new interests, the pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement can add richness to life and strengthen one's commitment to sobriety. Facing the future with courage. A life transformed. The journey from drug addiction to sobriety is one of the most challenging but rewarding paths a person can take. It requires immense courage, determination, and a willingness to confront both internal and external battles. But as difficult as this journey is, the rewards are profound. A life reclaimed from the grips of addiction, filled with purpose, connection, and the freedom to live fully. Facing the future with courage means embracing the challenges and uncertainties that come with it, knowing that the strength developed through recovery will guide the way. It's about continuing to build on the foundation of sobriety, nurturing relationships, and pursuing passions that bring joy and fulfillment. In this new life, the past struggles with addiction become a source of strength and wisdom. They are reminders of how far one has come and how much has been overcome. Every day of sobriety is a testament to the courage it takes to change, to heal, and to live a life that is not just free from drugs but full of hope and possibility. The power of mindfulness in recovery. Mindfulness, the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment, can be a powerful tool in the journey of recovery. Addiction often pulls individuals away from the present, trapping them in cycles of regret about the past or anxiety about the future. Mindfulness, on the other hand, encourages a focus on the here and now, offering a way to break free from these destructive patterns. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life can help manage cravings, reduce stress, and enhance emotional regulation. By paying close attention to thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations without judgment, individuals can learn to observe their urges to use substances without acting on them. This practice creates a space between the craving and the response, allowing for more thoughtful decisions. There are many ways to cultivate mindfulness, from formal meditation practices to simple techniques that can be integrated into everyday activities. Mindful breathing, for example, involves focusing on the breath, noticing the sensation of air entering and leaving the body. This can be especially helpful during moments of stress or when cravings arise. Mindfulness also extends to how one interacts with others in the environment. By engaging fully in conversations, activities, and the world around them, individuals in recovery can deepen their connections and find greater enjoyment in everyday experiences. This presence can enhance relationships and provide a sense of fulfillment that helps sustain long-term sobriety. Nutrition and physical health. Rebuilding the body. Addiction often takes a severe toll on the body, depleting it of essential nutrients and weakening overall health. In recovery, rebuilding physical health is a critical component of healing and maintaining sobriety. Proper nutrition, regular exercise, and adequate rest are foundational to this process. A balanced diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients helps repair the damage caused by substance abuse. For instance, proteins are crucial for rebuilding muscle mass and repairing tissues, while vitamins and minerals support immune function and brain health. Hydration is also key, as many substances can lead to dehydration, affecting both physical and mental well-being. Exercise is another powerful tool in recovery. It not only helps restore physical health but also boosts mood and reduces stress. Activities like walking, swimming, or yoga can increase endorphin levels, the body's natural mood lifters, providing a healthy alternative to the high once sought through substances. Regular physical activity also improves sleep, energy levels, and overall mental clarity. Sleep is often disrupted by addiction, and recovery provides an opportunity to establish healthy sleep patterns. Adequate rest is essential for the brain and body to heal and for maintaining emotional balance. Developing a bedtime routine, avoiding caffeine and screens before bed, and creating a restful sleep environment can all contribute to better sleep quality. Mental health. Addressing co-occurring disorders. Many individuals struggling with addiction also face co-occurring mental health disorders such as depression, anxiety, or PTSD. These conditions can complicate the recovery process, making it essential to address both addiction and mental health simultaneously. Integrated treatment, where both the addiction and the mental health condition are treated together, is often the most effective approach. This might involve a combination of therapy, medication, and holistic practices tailored to the individual's needs. For instance, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help individuals identify and change negative thought patterns that contribute to both addiction and mental health issues. In some cases, medication may be necessary to manage symptoms of mental health disorders. It's important for individuals in recovery to work closely with healthcare providers to find the right balance of medications that support their overall well-being without risking relapse. Holistic practices, such as mindfulness, meditation, and exercise, can also play a significant role in managing mental health during recovery. These practices help reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance overall resilience, making it easier to cope with the challenges of both addiction and mental health disorders. The spiritual aspect of recovery. Finding deeper meaning. For many, recovery is not just about abstaining from substances, it's about finding a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in life. Spirituality, in its many forms, can be a guiding force in this journey. Whether through traditional religious practices, meditation, or a personal connection with nature, spirituality offers a way to connect with something larger than oneself. Spirituality in recovery doesn't necessarily mean adhering to a specific religion. It's more about exploring what gives life meaning and purpose. This might involve practices like meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature. It could also mean engaging in creative activities, volunteering, or developing a philosophy that guides one's life choices. For some, spirituality is found in the simple act of being kind to oneself and others. It's about cultivating compassion, gratitude, and a sense of interconnectedness. These qualities can foster inner peace and resilience, providing a strong foundation for sobriety. Involvement in spiritual or faith-based recovery programs, like Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, can also be beneficial for those who find strength in a higher power. These programs often emphasize the importance of surrendering to a higher power and seeking guidance and support through prayer and meditation. Financial stability. Reclaiming control over finances. Addiction often leads to financial instability, whether through job loss, legal issues, or the cost of maintaining a habit. Recovery provides an opportunity to reclaim control over finances, which is a crucial step toward overall stability and well-being. The first step in financial recovery is to assess the current situation. This might involve creating a budget, paying off debts, and developing a plan to manage finances going forward. For some, this process may require the help of a financial advisor or participation in financial literacy programs. Rebuilding financial stability also involves setting goals, such as saving for the future or investing in education or career development. Achieving these goals can be empowering and provide a sense of accomplishment, further reinforcing the commitment to sobriety. Additionally, managing finances responsibly can reduce stress and anxiety, which are common triggers for relapse. It also allows individuals to focus on other areas of recovery, such as personal development and building relationships, without the constant worry of financial instability. The role of creativity in recovery. Expressing and healing. Creativity can be a powerful outlet in the recovery process. Art, music, writing, and other forms of creative expression allow individuals to explore and communicate their emotions, experiences, and insights in a way that words alone cannot. This creative exploration can be both therapeutic and liberating. Engaging in creative activities can help process complex emotions, reduce stress, and provide a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Whether through journaling, painting, playing an instrument, or any other form of artistic expression, creativity offers a way to connect with oneself and others in a meaningful way. For some, creativity becomes a new passion or career path in sobriety. Many individuals in recovery discover talents and interests they were previously unaware of, finding joy and fulfillment in creative pursuits. This not only enhances personal growth but also serves as a positive and constructive use of time, which is crucial in avoiding relapse. Rediscovering joy, reconnecting with life's simple pleasures. One of the most profound changes that occur in recovery is the ability to rediscover and genuinely enjoy life's simple pleasures. Addiction often numbs the senses, distorts reality, and creates a cycle of seeking artificial highs. In sobriety, the world begins to regain its color, and moments that once went unnoticed can now be sources of deep satisfaction and joy. Whether it's feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, savoring a delicious meal, laughing with friends, or simply enjoying a quiet moment of peace, these experiences take on new meaning. These small joys, which were often overshadowed by the chaos of addiction, become important milestones in the recovery journey. This rediscovery of joy also helps in building a new, fulfilling routine. Engaging in hobbies, spending time outdoors, practicing gratitude, or exploring new interests can all contribute to a life rich with experiences that don't rely on substances for fulfillment. These activities also serve as reminders of the positive changes that sobriety brings. Relationships with self, rebuilding self-esteem and identity. One of the most critical relationships to mend in recovery is the one with oneself. Addiction often erodes self-esteem, self-worth, and a clear sense of identity. The journey of recovery is also a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. Rebuilding self-esteem involves recognizing and celebrating even the smallest achievements. Each day of sobriety is a victory, and each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to one's strength and resilience. Over time, these small victories accumulate, leading to a more robust and positive self-image. Moreover, recovery provides an opportunity to redefine identity outside of addiction. It's a time to explore who you are without the influence of substances, what values you hold, and what kind of person you want to be. This process can be both challenging and empowering, as it involves letting go of past mistakes and embracing the possibility of a new and better version of yourself. Self-compassion plays a significant role in this process. Forgiving oneself for past actions, understanding that addiction is a disease rather than a moral failing, and allowing space for mistakes and growth are all crucial components of rebuilding a healthy relationship with oneself. The impact of long-term sobriety, a new way of life. As sobriety extends into years, it often becomes less about resisting the urge to use substances and more about embracing a new way of life. Long-term sobriety is marked by a deep sense of stability, where the habits and coping mechanisms developed during recovery become second nature. In long-term sobriety, many individuals find that they no longer identify as someone who is struggling with addiction, but rather as someone who has moved beyond it. The focus shifts from merely avoiding substances to actively pursuing a meaningful and fulfilling life. This stage of recovery also brings with it the opportunity to give back. Many people in long-term sobriety choose to mentor others, share their stories, or become involved in advocacy and education. This act of giving back not only helps others on their journey but also reinforces one's commitment to sobriety and personal growth. Long-term sobriety is not without its challenges. Life's stresses, losses, and changes continue, but those in long-term recovery often face these challenges with a resilience and perspective that was hard-won through their journey. They've learned that life's difficulties do not require an escape but rather can be met with the strength and skills developed through years of recovery. Continuing education, Empowering yourself with knowledge recovery is an ongoing learning process. Continuing education, whether formal or self-directed, can play a crucial role in maintaining sobriety and enhancing quality of life. Education empowers individuals with the knowledge and skills needed to navigate the complexities of life without relying on substances. This might involve pursuing new academic or vocational qualifications that were previously unattainable due to addiction. It could also mean engaging in personal development through reading, workshops, or online courses focused on topics like emotional intelligence, communication skills, or financial literacy. Learning can also be a form of self-care, offering a constructive and enriching way to spend time. It provides a sense of accomplishment and progress, which can be incredibly motivating in recovery. Additionally, education opens new doors for personal and professional opportunities, further reinforcing the positive trajectory of life in sobriety. For those in recovery, education is not just about gaining knowledge but also about reclaiming a sense of agency and control over one's life. It's about breaking free from the limitations imposed by addiction and expanding the possibilities for the future. Advocacy and awareness, becoming a voice for change as individuals move forward in their recovery. Many feel a calling to use their experiences to advocate for change and raise awareness about addiction and recovery. Becoming an advocate can be a powerful way to give back to the community, support others in their recovery journey, and contribute to a broader societal understanding of addiction as a public health issue. Advocacy can take many forms, from sharing personal stories to participating in public speaking events, writing articles, or getting involved in policy reform efforts. Advocates play a crucial role in reducing stigma, educating the public, and influencing policies that support those struggling with addiction. By speaking out, individuals in recovery can help others feel less alone and more empowered to seek help. They can also challenge misconceptions about addiction, showing that recovery is possible, and that individuals who have struggled with addiction have valuable insights and contributions to offer society. Involvement in advocacy also reinforces one's commitment to sobriety. It provides a sense of purpose and a way to channel the lessons learned through personal experience into something that can make a real difference in the lives of others. A legacy of courage, inspiring future generations. One of the most lasting impacts of the recovery journey is the legacy it leaves for future generations. By choosing sobriety, individuals not only transform their own lives but also set a powerful example for others, whether family, friends, or even strangers who hear their story. This legacy of courage can inspire future generations to approach life's challenges with resilience and determination. It shows that no matter how dark the past may have been, there is always a path forward to a brighter future. It also demonstrates the power of change, proving that people are not defined by their past mistakes but by how they choose to move forward. For those with children or younger family members, recovery offers a chance to break the cycle of addiction that often runs through families. It allows for the creation of a healthier environment, where the values of self-care, responsibility, and emotional health are modeled and passed down. In sharing their journey, individuals in recovery become beacons of hope, showing others that they too can find their way out of the darkness of addiction and into the light of a fulfilling, sober life. The role of creativity in recovery. Unleashing your inner artist, creativity can be a powerful tool in the recovery process, offering a unique outlet for expression and healing. Many people in recovery find that engaging in creative activities such as painting, writing, music, or other forms of artistic expression allows them to process their emotions, tell their stories, and explore their identities in a safe and constructive way. During active addiction, creativity is often stifled or misdirected. Sobriety opens up the opportunity to reconnect with these lost or dormant talents. Creativity becomes not only a form of self-expression but also a therapeutic practice that supports mental and emotional well-being. Artistic endeavors can provide a sense of accomplishment and purpose, as well as a means of connecting with others who share similar interests. Whether through creating art, writing poetry, or playing music, these activities can help to fill the void that addiction once occupied, offering a healthier and more fulfilling way to cope with life's challenges. Moreover, creative expression allows for the exploration of complex emotions and experiences that might be difficult to articulate through words alone. It can serve as a bridge between the inner world and the outer reality, helping individuals in recovery to make sense of their journey and to communicate their experiences to others. For some, creativity becomes a cornerstone of their new life in sobriety, opening up new avenues for personal growth, professional opportunities, and community involvement. Whether pursued as a hobby or a career, creativity in recovery is a powerful reminder of the endless possibilities that sobriety can bring. Spiritual growth. Finding meaning and purpose. Spirituality often plays a significant role in the recovery process, offering a sense of meaning, connection, and purpose that is essential for long-term sobriety. While spirituality can mean different things to different people, it generally involves a sense of connection to something greater than oneself, whether that be a higher power, the universe, or the interconnectedness of all life. For many, the journey of recovery is also a spiritual journey. It involves exploring deep questions about life, purpose, and existence, and finding answers that resonate on a personal level. Spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or mindfulness can help to cultivate inner peace, reduce stress, and provide a sense of direction. Spirituality in recovery is not about adhering to a specific belief system but about finding what works for you, what gives you a sense of peace, hope, and connection. It's about discovering the values and principles that will guide your life in sobriety and help you stay grounded in the face of challenges. Many people in recovery find that spirituality provides a sense of community, whether through involvement in faith-based groups, 12-step programs, or other spiritual communities. These connections can offer support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging, which are all vital for maintaining sobriety. Ultimately, spiritual growth in recovery is about reconnecting with the core of who you are, understanding your place in the world, and finding a sense of purpose that transcends the struggles of addiction. It's about living in alignment with your true self and embracing a life of authenticity, compassion, and gratitude. The ongoing journey, embracing lifelong recovery. Recovery is not a destination but an ongoing journey. It's a continuous process of growth, learning, and self-discovery. Even years into sobriety, individuals in recovery continue to face challenges, learn new things about themselves, and evolve in ways they might never have imagined. This lifelong journey requires vigilance, self-awareness, and a commitment to maintaining the habits and practices that support sobriety. It involves recognizing and addressing triggers, seeking support when needed, and being proactive in managing stress and other risk factors. However, the longer one stays sober, the more ingrained these habits and practices become. What was once difficult and unfamiliar becomes second nature, and the focus shifts from merely staying sober to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. The ongoing journey of recovery is also about giving back and helping others along the way. Whether through mentorship, advocacy, or simply sharing your story, contributing to the recovery community can be incredibly rewarding and reinforces your own commitment to sobriety. It's important to remember that setbacks are a natural part of this journey. Slips or relapses do not mean failure, they are opportunities to learn, grow, and strengthen your recovery. What matters most is how you respond to these challenges, by seeking help, adjusting your approach, and continuing to move forward. In embracing lifelong recovery, you are not just avoiding substances, you are actively creating a life that is rich, purposeful, and aligned with your true self. It's about continually striving to be the best version of yourself and living each day with intention, gratitude, and resilience. Building resilience, strengthening your recovery muscle. Resilience is one of the key traits that develops during the journey from addiction to sobriety. It's the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when faced with setbacks, and to navigate life's challenges without falling back into destructive behaviors. In recovery, resilience becomes a vital muscle that needs constant strengthening. The world is unpredictable, and life will inevitably present difficulties. Whether it's a stressful job situation, personal loss, financial troubles, or relationship conflicts, resilience helps you cope without seeking escape in substances. Building resilience involves several components. Emotional regulation, learning to manage emotions in healthy ways is central to resilience. This means not running from negative feelings but confronting and processing them constructively. Practices like mindfulness, journaling, or talking with a therapist can help. Adaptability. Recovery requires learning how to be flexible in the face of change. Developing an adaptable mindset, one that can accept and even embrace the unexpected, prevents stagnation and encourages growth. Problem-solving skills. Rather than being overwhelmed by challenges, resilient individuals work to solve problems step by step. In recovery, this could mean breaking down overwhelming tasks into smaller, manageable actions or seeking guidance when things feel too much to handle alone. Support networks. Resilience is not about going it alone. Building and leaning on a support system is essential. Surrounding yourself with people who understand your journey, whether through support groups, friends, or family, provides a buffer against life's storms. Through the ups and downs of recovery, resilience grows stronger. It becomes easier to navigate difficulties, recover from setbacks, and continue moving forward in sobriety. Reclaiming physical health. The body's journey to healing addiction takes a serious toll on the body. Years of substance abuse can lead to a wide range of health problems, including liver damage, heart disease, weakened immune system, and cognitive impairments. One of the many gifts of sobriety is the opportunity to reclaim and restore your physical health. Recovery is about healing not just the mind and spirit but also the body. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep become foundational practices in rebuilding physical well-being. Exercise, physical activity, is a powerful tool in recovery. Not only does it help repair the damage done by addiction, but it also boosts mental health by reducing anxiety, depression, and stress. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which can help counteract cravings and improve mood. Nutrition. Proper nutrition plays a critical role in recovery. Years of addiction often result in poor dietary habits and nutritional deficiencies. A balanced diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and whole foods helps the body repair itself and regain strength. Learning to nourish your body with healthy foods is also a form of self-care that supports overall well-being. Sleep. Addiction often disrupts sleep patterns, leading to insomnia or other sleep disorders. In recovery, prioritizing good sleep hygiene is essential. A regular sleep schedule, a calming bedtime routine, and avoiding stimulants like caffeine late in the day can help restore a healthy sleep cycle. Medical care. Regular checkups with healthcare professionals are vital during recovery. Addressing any lingering health issues, monitoring progress, and staying on top of preventative care ensures that the body continues to heal and strengthens over time. Through these practices, individuals in recovery not only repair the damage caused by addiction but also build a new foundation for lasting health and vitality. Sobriety offers a second chance for the body to heal, and taking advantage of that opportunity can lead to a life filled with energy, strength, and physical well-being. The power of forgiveness, letting go and moving forward. One of the most profound challenges in recovery is learning to forgive, not just others, but also oneself. Addiction often leaves behind a trail of broken relationships, lost trust, and deep regrets. Moving forward in sobriety requires finding a way to make peace with the past. Self-forgiveness can be one of the hardest aspects of recovery. Many individuals struggle with guilt and shame over their past behaviors, the harm they caused to others, and the opportunities they missed. But holding on to these negative emotions can be a barrier to healing and growth. Learning to forgive yourself is essential for moving forward in a healthy way. Self-forgiveness doesn't mean condoning past mistakes or pretending they didn't happen. It means acknowledging those mistakes, taking responsibility for them, and then choosing to release the burden of guilt. It's about accepting that while you cannot change the past, you have the power to shape the future. Forgiving others is another crucial step in the recovery journey. Addiction often strains or severs relationships, and rebuilding those connections requires both time and effort. Sometimes, this process includes forgiving people who may have hurt or wronged you during your addiction. Forgiveness is not about forgetting, it's about releasing the hold that anger, resentment, or regret has over you. It's a gift you give yourself, a way to free your mind and heart from the negative energy of the past, allowing you to fully embrace the present and future. As forgiveness takes root, individuals often find that their relationships improve, their mental health stabilizes, and their overall sense of well-being flourishes. It's an essential step in the process of healing, allowing for deeper connections and greater peace of mind. Celebrating milestones, recognizing your progress in recovery. Every milestone is significant. Whether it's 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or more, celebrating these achievements is an important part of the journey. Milestones represent the progress you've made, the obstacles you've overcome, and the commitment you've shown to living a sober life. Celebrating doesn't have to be elaborate or involve grand gestures. Sometimes, the most meaningful celebrations are quiet, personal acknowledgements of your strength and perseverance. This could be something as simple as treating yourself to a nice meal, taking a day to relax, or engaging in a favorite hobby. For some, milestone celebrations are shared with others, friends, family, or members of support groups. These moments provide an opportunity to reflect on the journey, express gratitude for the support received, and inspire others who are on their own path to recovery. Recognizing and celebrating your progress reinforces your commitment to sobriety. It serves as a reminder that recovery is possible, and that each day sober is a victory worth acknowledging. These celebrations also create positive associations with sobriety, making the journey more rewarding and meaningful. The role of service, giving back to others. One of the most profound ways to strengthen your recovery and find deeper meaning in sobriety is through service to others. Engaging in acts of service, whether within the recovery community or the broader world, can have a powerful impact on your journey, helping to reinforce your commitment to sobriety while also fostering a sense of purpose and connection. Service comes in many forms. It might involve mentoring someone who is newer to recovery, sharing your story at meetings, volunteering at a local organization, or simply offering support to a friend in need. These acts of giving not only benefit others but also contribute to your own growth and healing. Helping others can be particularly empowering for individuals in recovery because it shifts the focus from oneself to the needs of others. During active addiction, life often becomes centered around self-destructive behaviors and narrow concerns. Service provides a way to break out of that cycle, allowing you to engage with the world in a positive and meaningful way. Moreover, service can be a powerful reminder of how far you've come. When you help someone who is struggling, you may see reflections of your own past, which can reinforce your commitment to staying on the path of recovery. It also serves as a testament to your own strength and resilience, showing that you have not only survived addiction but are now thriving and able to assist others. The rewards of service extend beyond the immediate benefits of helping others. It fosters a sense of community, builds new relationships, and deepens your connection to the recovery process. Many people find that as they give back, they also receive, gaining insights, learning new perspectives, and experiencing a profound sense of fulfillment. The importance of boundaries. Protecting your sobriety, establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries is a crucial part of the recovery process. Boundaries are the limits you set to protect your well-being, your time, and your energy. They help you to navigate relationships and situations in a way that supports your sobriety and overall health. In active addiction, boundaries often become blurred or non-existent. Relationships may be characterized by codependency, manipulation, or unhealthy dynamics that can threaten sobriety. Recovery involves learning how to set and enforce boundaries in a way that is respectful to both yourself and others. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you are not used to asserting your needs. It requires a clear understanding of your own limits, what you can and cannot tolerate, and the willingness to communicate those limits to others. This might mean saying no to certain social events, distancing yourself from people who are not supportive of your recovery, or making it clear what behaviors you will not accept. Enforcing boundaries is equally important. It's not enough to set limits, you must also be prepared to uphold them. This can involve difficult conversations or even making tough decisions, such as ending relationships that are harmful to your sobriety. However, maintaining boundaries is essential for creating a safe and supportive environment in which you can thrive. Healthy boundaries are not about isolating yourself or being rigid, they are about taking control of your life and creating conditions that support your recovery. They allow you to engage with the world on your own terms, without compromising your well-being. As you grow in your recovery, you will likely find that setting boundaries becomes more natural. It's a skill that develops over time, and with practice, it will help you to build stronger, healthier relationships and maintain your commitment to sobriety. Navigating social situations. Staying sober in a sober-optional world. One of the challenges of recovery is learning how to navigate social situations where substances are present. The world doesn't stop using drugs or alcohol just because you've chosen sobriety, and you will inevitably encounter environments where these temptations exist. The key to handling these situations is preparation and self-awareness. Knowing your triggers, setting clear intentions, and having a plan in place can help you stay grounded and focused on your recovery. Know your triggers. Identify the situations, people, or environments that are most likely to tempt you to use substances. This could be anything from a particular bar or club to certain social circles. By recognizing these triggers, you can make informed decisions about which situations to avoid and how to manage those you cannot. Set clear intentions. Before entering a potentially triggering environment, set clear intentions for yourself. Remind yourself why you've chosen sobriety and what your goals are. Having a strong sense of purpose can help you stay focused and resist temptation. Bring support. If possible, bring a sober friend or someone who supports your recovery to social events. Having someone by your side who understands your journey can provide reassurance and accountability. Practice saying no. It's important to feel confident in declining offers of substances. Practice how you will say no in a way that feels comfortable and assertive. Whether it's a simple no, thanks, or a more detailed explanation, being prepared can reduce anxiety in the moment. Have an exit strategy. If a situation becomes too overwhelming, it's okay to leave. Have an exit strategy in place, such as driving yourself to an event so you can leave whenever you need to. Your sobriety is the most important priority, and it's better to remove yourself from a situation than to risk relapse. Over time, you'll become more comfortable navigating social situations in sobriety. What may seem daunting at first will become easier as you gain experience and confidence. Remember, it's perfectly okay to prioritize your well-being and to make choices that support your recovery, even if they go against social norms. Cultivating gratitude. Finding joy in the little things. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform your experience of recovery. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, No matter how small, you can shift your mindset from one of scarcity or negativity to one of abundance and joy. In the early stages of recovery, it's common to feel overwhelmed by the challenges and losses associated with leaving addiction behind. However, cultivating gratitude helps to reframe these experiences, allowing you to see the growth and opportunities that sobriety brings. Gratitude can be practiced in many ways. Daily gratitude lists. Take a few minutes each day to write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. These can be big or small, from the support of a loved one to the beauty of a sunrise. Over time, this practice can help to shift your focus from what you're missing to what you have. Mindful appreciation. Throughout your day, take moments to pause and appreciate the present moment. Whether it's enjoying a meal, feeling the warmth of the sun, or hearing the laughter of a friend, mindful appreciation deepens your connection to life's simple pleasures. Gratitude meditation. Engage in a meditation practice focused on gratitude. This might involve visualizing people, experiences, or aspects of your life that you're thankful for and allowing yourself to fully feel that appreciation. Expressing gratitude to others. Take the time to express your gratitude to those who have supported you in your recovery journey. Whether through a heartfelt conversation, a note, or a small gesture, expressing gratitude strengthens your relationships and reinforces positive connections. The practice of gratitude can have profound effects on your mental and emotional well-being. It reduces stress, increases resilience, and fosters a sense of peace and contentment. As you continue to cultivate gratitude, you'll find that it becomes a natural part of your daily life, enriching your recovery and helping you to find joy in the little things. The power of self-reflection. Understanding your journey. Self-reflection is an essential part of the recovery process. It involves looking inward to understand your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and how they have been shaped by your experiences with addiction and recovery. Through self-reflection, you can gain valuable insights that help you grow, make informed decisions, and strengthen your commitment to sobriety. Self-reflection can take many forms, such as journaling, meditation, or simply spending time in quiet contemplation. The goal is to create space in your life to explore your inner world, to examine the choices you've made, and to understand the lessons you've learned along the way. The role of journaling. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection. Writing down your thoughts and feelings allows you to process your experiences in a structured way, making it easier to identify patterns and gain clarity. It also provides a record of your journey, allowing you to look back and see how far you've come. When journaling, it's important to be honest with yourself. This is a space where you can express your true thoughts and feelings without judgment. Over time, journaling can help you uncover deeper insights about yourself, your triggers, and your motivations. It can also serve as a reminder of your progress and the resilience you've built. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness practices are other effective ways to engage in self-reflection. By focusing on the present moment, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. This detachment allows you to see your experiences more clearly, without the influence of past hurts or future anxieties. Mindfulness can also help you develop greater awareness of your triggers and automatic responses. By observing these patterns, you can start to make conscious choices that support your recovery rather than falling into old habits. The benefits of self-reflection. Self-reflection offers numerous benefits for those in recovery. It promotes self-awareness, which is crucial for identifying and managing triggers. It also fosters personal growth, helping you to develop a deeper understanding of yourself and your journey. Moreover, self-reflection can enhance your ability to make decisions that are aligned with your values and goals. By regularly engaging in self-reflection, you can stay connected to your recovery process, ensuring that you remain on track and continue to move forward. It's a practice that supports ongoing growth, helping you to navigate the challenges of sobriety with greater confidence and clarity. Building a sober support network. The importance of community recovery is not a journey you need to take alone. Building a strong support network is vital for maintaining sobriety and finding fulfillment in your new life. A sober support network consists of people who understand your journey, share your commitment to sobriety, and are there to offer encouragement, advice, and companionship. The role of support groups, such as Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, Narcotics Anonymous, NA, or other peer-led recovery groups, are a cornerstone of many people's recovery journeys. These groups provide a safe space where you can share your experiences, hear others' stories, and receive support from those who truly understand what you're going through. The fellowship found in support groups can be incredibly comforting, especially in the early stages of recovery. Knowing that you are not alone, and that others have walked a similar path, can provide strength and hope. Support groups also offer practical tools and strategies for maintaining sobriety, often through shared experiences and the wisdom of those who have been in recovery for longer periods. Finding your tribe beyond formal support groups. It's important to surround yourself with people who are supportive of your sobriety. This might include friends and family members who respect your journey, as well as new acquaintances who share your commitment to a sober lifestyle. Finding your tribe, people who uplift you and encourage your growth, can make a significant difference in your recovery. These individuals understand the challenges you face and are there to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. They provide a sense of belonging and community, which can be crucial for maintaining your sobriety in the long term. Online communities and resources. In today's digital age, online communities and resources offer another layer of support for those in recovery. Social media groups, forums, and websites dedicated to sobriety provide a platform for connecting with others who share similar experiences. These online spaces can be especially valuable for those who may not have access to in-person support groups or who prefer the anonymity and convenience of online interaction. Online communities also offer a wealth of information, from articles and blogs to podcasts and webinars, that can enhance your understanding of addiction and recovery. Engaging with these resources can help you stay motivated and informed as you navigate your journey. Embracing a holistic approach. Healing mind, body, and spirit. Recovery is about more than just abstaining from substances. It's about healing the whole self, mind, body, and spirit. A holistic approach to recovery recognizes that addiction affects every aspect of your being, and therefore, healing must occur on multiple levels. Physical wellness. Taking care of your physical health is a fundamental part of recovery. Addiction often takes a toll on the body, and part of the healing process involves restoring physical wellness. This might include adopting a balanced diet, engaging in regular exercise, and getting enough rest. Exercise, in particular, can be a powerful tool in recovery. Physical activity releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which can help to improve mood and reduce cravings. It also provides a healthy outlet for stress and anxiety, both of which are common challenges in recovery. In addition to exercise, nutrition plays a crucial role in supporting your recovery. Eating a balanced diet helps to replenish the body with essential nutrients that may have been depleted during active addiction. It also supports overall well-being, providing the energy and vitality needed to engage fully in your recovery journey. Mental and emotional wellness. Mental and emotional wellness is another key component of a holistic approach to recovery. Addiction often masks underlying emotional pain or mental health issues, which must be addressed in order to achieve lasting sobriety. Therapy or counseling can be an invaluable part of this process. Whether through individual therapy, group therapy, or specialized treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, addressing the root causes of addiction and learning healthy coping mechanisms is essential for long-term recovery. Emotional wellness also involves learning to manage your emotions in a healthy way. This might include developing mindfulness practices, learning stress management techniques, or engaging in creative outlets that allow you to express your feelings constructively. Spiritual wellness. For many people, recovery is also a spiritual journey. This doesn't necessarily mean following a specific religion. Rather, it involves connecting with something greater than oneself, whether that's a higher power, nature, or a sense of inner peace and purpose. Spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature can provide a sense of grounding and connection. These practices help to cultivate a sense of meaning and purpose, which can be incredibly sustaining during the challenges of recovery. Spiritual wellness also involves aligning your actions with your values and beliefs. Living in a way that is true to yourself and your principles can provide a deep sense of fulfillment and help to guide your choices in sobriety. Embracing life beyond addiction, finding joy and fulfillment. One of the most rewarding aspects of recovery is the opportunity to rediscover joy and fulfillment in life. As you move beyond addiction, you have the chance to explore new interests, build meaningful relationships, and create a life that is rich with purpose and happiness. Discovering new passions. Sobriety opens up space in your life to explore new passions and interests. Without the distractions and constraints of addiction, you can engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. This might involve revisiting hobbies you once loved or discovering new ones that excite you. Whether it's creative pursuits like painting or writing, physical activities like hiking or dancing, or intellectual interests like reading or learning a new skill, finding activities that you're passionate about can bring a new sense of vitality to your life. Building meaningful relationships. Recovery also provides the opportunity to build and nurture meaningful relationships. Addiction often damages relationships, leading to isolation and loneliness. In sobriety, you can work to repair and strengthen your connections with others, or to build new relationships that are based on mutual respect and support. Building meaningful relationships involves being open, honest, and vulnerable with others. It requires a willingness to give and receive support and to engage in relationships that are healthy and balanced. Over time, these connections can become a source of great joy and fulfillment, providing a strong foundation for your life in sobriety. Creating a life of purpose. Ultimately, recovery is about creating a life that is aligned with your values and filled with purpose. This might involve setting new goals for yourself, pursuing a career that you're passionate about, or finding ways to contribute to your community. Living a life of purpose doesn't mean that everything will be easy or perfect, but it does mean that you are living in a way that is true to yourself. This sense of purpose can provide a powerful source of motivation and resilience, helping you to navigate the challenges of recovery and to find meaning and fulfillment in your sober life. Navigating challenges in recovery. Resilience and adaptability. As fulfilling as recovery can be, it's important to acknowledge that the journey is not without its challenges. These challenges can arise from within, such as cravings, self-doubt, or emotional struggles, or from external sources like stress, relationship issues, or societal pressures. The key to overcoming these obstacles lies in developing resilience and adaptability, qualities that allow you to navigate difficulties with strength and grace. Building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward. In recovery, resilience is crucial because it enables you to withstand the inevitable ups and downs of life without resorting to substance use. Building resilience involves several components. Self-compassion, being kind to yourself during difficult times is essential. Instead of berating yourself for perceived failures or mistakes, practice self-compassion by acknowledging your efforts and treating yourself with the same understanding and care you would offer a friend. Problem-solving skills. Resilient individuals are good problem solvers. When faced with a challenge, they assess the situation, identify possible solutions, and take action. Strengthening your problem-solving skills can help you to approach difficulties with a clear mind and a proactive attitude. Emotional regulation. Managing your emotions effectively is another key aspect of resilience. This means recognizing your emotions, understanding their impact, and finding healthy ways to express or cope with them. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and talking to a trusted friend or therapist can help you stay balanced during emotionally charged situations. Support system. Leaning on your support network during tough times can bolster your resilience. Whether it's a friend, family member, sponsor, or therapist, having someone to talk to and share your burdens with can make challenges feel more manageable. Embracing adaptability. Adaptability is the ability to adjust to new circumstances and to embrace change. Recovery often requires you to adapt to new routines, environments, and ways of thinking. The more adaptable you are, the better equipped you'll be to handle the unexpected and to thrive in a sober life. Open-mindedness. Being open to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences is a key aspect of adaptability. In recovery, this might mean trying new coping strategies, exploring different support groups, or being willing to change your approach when something isn't working. Flexibility. Life in recovery may not always go as planned. Being flexible means being able to adjust your plans or expectations when necessary, without becoming discouraged. Flexibility allows you to navigate life's twists and turns without losing sight of your goals. Learning from experience. Each challenge you face in recovery offers an opportunity to learn and grow. By reflecting on your experiences and being willing to adapt, you can gain valuable insights that help you make better choices in the future. Overcoming relapse triggers. One of the most significant challenges in recovery is managing relapse triggers, those people, places, or situations that tempt you to return to substance use. Understanding your triggers and developing strategies to cope with them is crucial for maintaining long-term sobriety. Identify your triggers. The first step in managing triggers is identifying them. Common triggers include stress, certain social situations, or exposure to environments where substance use occurred. Reflect on your past experiences to pinpoint what has triggered cravings or relapse in the past. Develop coping strategies. Once you've identified your triggers, the next step is to develop strategies for coping with them. This might involve avoiding certain situations, practicing stress management techniques, or having a plan in place for when cravings arise. For example, if stress is a major trigger, you might find that practicing relaxation techniques, exercising, or talking to a trusted friend can help reduce the urge to use. Build a support network. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who understand your triggers can be incredibly helpful. These individuals can offer encouragement, accountability, and a listening ear when you need it most. Having someone to call or spend time with when you're feeling vulnerable can make a significant difference in your ability to stay sober. Learn from slip-ups. If you do experience a slip-up or relapse, it's important to view it as a learning opportunity rather than a failure. Reflect on what led to the relapse, what you can do differently next time, and how you can strengthen your recovery plan moving forward. Rebuilding your life. Setting and achieving goals. One of the most empowering aspects of recovery is the opportunity to rebuild your life according to your own values and aspirations. Setting and achieving goals can provide direction, motivation, and a sense of accomplishment. It's a way to take control of your future and to create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling.